Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and the latest roundup of wrestling game news, where today we have new previews of the WWE 2K23 Bad News U pack, including full entrances for Nathan Frazer, Wade Barrett and Torres, plus we also have a roundup of the latest indie news, including new updates on Ultra Pro Wrestling, WrestleQuest and the Wrestling Code. So let's start with WrestleQuest, which was originally planned to release yesterday on August 8th, though just hours before the game was set to launch, Megacat Studios and Skybound Games put out the following announcement, noting that they'd made the decision to delay the game until August 22nd. According to the statement, the reason for the delay is down to a bug that was found during the final checks, as the developers have included a cross-platform feature that allows players to transfer the save between systems, and during the final set of checks, it was discovered that playing the game on multiple systems at the same time can lead to the loss of save data, which, given that WrestleQuest is a lengthy RPG game, and this means that players could essentially lose hours or even days worth of progress. Because of this, the powers that be made the decision to delay the game until August 22nd, which should give them time to address the problem before launch. In terms of last minute delays, I don't think I've ever known a game to be delayed as close to release as WrestleQuest was, but I do think it was the right decision, especially when players could lose their save data, so credit to Megacat Studios and to Skybound Games for making that decision, as it really shows that they care, whereas I'm sure you've seen with other games, a lot of companies do tend to push forward and release games even if they contain game-breaking bugs, which they'll then look to address post-release with patches, which a lot of the time tends to come when the damage has already been done. Yes, I'm looking at you, 2K20. Moving on, let's quickly touch on the Wrestling Code, as the latest announcement seen the reveal of Lisa Marie Varon, who most fans will know either as Victoria from her time in WWE or as Tara in Impact, as she was announced as the latest signing for the game's roster. Along with the announcement, Virtual Basement also shared some behind the scenes footage, which shows Lisa Marie mocapping some of her signature moves, including the Widow's Peak. Before we get to the WWE 2K DLC, let's talk DLC announcements for Hyperfocus Games Ultra Pro Wrestling, where despite the game featuring a large roster of original characters, following a successful Kickstarter, the team have contracted several stars to appear as DLC. So far, the announced DLC lineup includes Demolition's Axe and Smash, along with their alter egos The Masked Superstar and Crusher Khrushchev. We have former ECW and WCW star Chris Candido, ECW legend The Blue Meanie. We have Brian Clark, who you may know better as Adam Bomb from his time in the WWF or as Wrath in WCW, and then headlining the DLC, we have the biggest name to be announced so far, with the addition of one of the original Four Horsemen in Arn Anderson. Aside from the DLC news, UPW have announced that they have a showcase reveal set for the 26th of August, in which they'll be revealing updated gameplay, which they've teased includes improvements to the game's graphics. Next up, let's talk WWE 2K23, as we're just a week away from the release of the final DLC pack, as the Bad News U pack is set to release next Wednesday on August 16th. Contained in the pack are the final 5 DLC characters, which includes NXT stars Andre Chase, Damon Kemp and Nathan Frazer, along with WWE alumni Torres and current Raw announcer Wade Barrett. Ahead of the release, we do have some new previews to share, the first of which comes via the WWE Games social accounts, as they've released the full entrance video for Nathan Frazer. So that's the first look at Nathan Frazer. I did see a few people comment about the music, as he's actually got his old theme rather than his new one, though it doesn't seem to be too big a deal, as I've seen a lot of people say that they prefer the old one anyway, and I guess like we've seen with Blair Davenport, there could be a chance that we get 2 themes, as 2K included Blair's new and old theme with last month's DLC. Reacting to his model, Nathan quoted the entrance video and tweeted, "I literally can't believe what I'm seeing. All those years spent bashing SmackDown vs Raw religiously really paid off. As for Nathan's rating, he was revealed to be rated 76, which seems a little bit low, but it does put him level with the likes of Joe Gacy, Cedric Alexander, and even Mr. McMahon. Following the reveal of Nathan, 2K held a special 2K Showdown stream to showcase more of the DLC, where they were joined on stream by a special guest, as Wade Barrett jumped on the stream to walk us through the reveal of his entrance.
Oh, here we go. We got the old jacket. That was my favorite entrance of all time. Throwing that thing off from my old bare knuckle fighting days. Had the rose on there too. That is my all-time favorite entrance attire, the old school jacket there. And I feel like Gunther has kind of stolen my style. I don't know if you've noticed that. I think he was a big Wade Barrett fan once upon a time, and that's why he's the Intercontinental Champion too. He wanted the championship that I made famous. But yeah, this is a young, fresh-faced Wade Barrett, kind of the Nexus era guy, looking to make a name for himself. I was always very kind of highly strung in those days, a lot of anxiety, being a new kid on the block, having to make a name for myself. I wanted to make every moment count. So it's pretty cool for me to see, kind of travel back in time and see this 2010, 2011 version of me once again.
Along with the reveal of Barrett's entrance, we also got this official screenshot showing him on the stage with his jacket, where it was confirmed that the version of Barrett that we're getting is the younger clean-shaven version, which looks to be post-Nexus and post-Core from around 2011 to 2012. As for Wade's rating, he was revealed to be rated 85, which puts him on par with the likes of The Miz, X-Pac and Bron Breakker. Following the reveal of Wade, we also got the reveal of Eve Torres, who makes her return to the series for the first time in 10 years following her last appearance in WWE 13. So that's the latest previews for next week's Bad News U DLC. Let me know what you make of them in the comments, and keep your eyes on the WWE 2K social accounts, as we still have the reveal of Andre Chase and Damon Kemp, which should come either tonight or possibly Monday. So that's the first look at the new DLC. However, we're not done just yet, as a few weeks back 2K put out a video featuring Xavier Woods, which teased a huge announcement. To give you an update on this, yesterday I seen 2K make that announcement as they put out a follow-up video featuring Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio, who went on to announce a special WWE 2K23 Hall of Champions tournament in which players can win a trip to WrestleMania, where they'll have the opportunity to team up with members of 2K's NextMakers program, where they'll compete in a tag team tournament to crown a winner. To enter the tournament, all you need to do is tweet the WWE Games account and send them a video of why you think you should be chosen, and then they'll pick and contact the winners for a chance to attend WrestleMania and take part in the tournament. So that's the latest roundup of wrestling game news. Let me know what you make of it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.